I had somebody. Guess not. And Williams, he got to come back. Right, we about to lose Okuda. Ain't that about a bitch? We have to sign somebody. Play with him so I check him out the game. Crazy. What's up with the north side, Sticky? What's going on, bro? What's up with that? I know you on that 2K. Everybody, they mama on. Everybody on their mama on 2K right now. Fucking 2K. Give me Jefferson. Yeah, this gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. They gonna give me a nasty dude. Fuck. And I ain't played in a minute. Damn. 2010. Color Rush. A15. Just in case I'm on the road. My man works 16 hours a day, Monday through Saturday. Still managed to take me out on dates. My favorite Samoan. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Detroit Lions.
Let's see. 2K coming out the world style.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Onside kick remains called.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. It's gone. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
How about that wham?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Goff, he's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Yeah, so what we about to do? What we about to do? What we about to do?
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc.
Got to go, J.J.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
How you enjoying that new season
from the gun? Here's Goff.
That game that you love.
And a quick throw here that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This did not go to where I planned.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run it with Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's fine.
Looks like they quit
That's
hitting the
what's
snooze
up.
button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Try it again.
They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Fortnite crew stuff.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
Thought I canceled that.
He stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Made me sign up for that. Damn it.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Come on. Come on.
Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I'm about to come back.
15 yards is the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. An option handoff given to Connor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
What's up with his swag in the building? You cop that MaddeN yet? Cop that MaddeN?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's about to be hard. Stop this dude.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road.
This might be
dangerous.
dangerous.
Getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Let me see. Sir, what you still doing up? No, it'll be like 1 o'clock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm trying.
They're gonna run this with a tight end.
I didn't think it was gonna
Trying to
work.
run inside, but nothing there.
I knew that wasn't gonna
No
work.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
In any damn way. You just tell it wasn't gonna work just by the angle of the DM. Excuse me.
Goff now to throw. It's complete to Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
How your Giants do, Swag, this weekend? How your Giants do?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He's to the 10, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions add on to their lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
I bet. Yeah.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Murray going to throw. Steps away to his left.
Damn.
Williams brings it in. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You gotta come up with something.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield.
Yeah, that's
and
bad.
how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Detroit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The little old Lions.
Nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Maybe I can run this.
They'll run on first down. Swift.
Good run. Good
And
run.
he's corralled, but not before getting
Good
him
run.
inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff.
I'm about to say, come on, man. I've been making that same pass all day. Don't all of a sudden it ain't gonna start working. Shoot, wide open.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Swift. For a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's matched
What's up, OG Raider?
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
I just seen them Raiders pull one out.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
We gotta make sure we do this correctly.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
I don't know if it's 5 anymore. It's 6.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it 21-8.
Raiders. Touchdown. DCP3. What's going on? Welcome.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah. I used to work for them, OG, till they dipped out. Till they cut, left Oakland. So I was working with them for like 6 years. Just 6.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Throwing on first down is Murray. That is caught. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's too damn many yards.
This offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Murray. This one to Christian Kirk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Is it Tennessee?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start.
Wait, you in Colorado, right?
Got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Not much room here as he only gets to about the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
We was on it.
3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flushed out right.
I should have called timeout. I should have called timeout. That's stupid. Why didn't I call timeout and get out of that dumbass defense? I just let that happen.
So the ball moves into line.
Why even let that happen?
Now here's 1st and 10
That's
at the 49-yard line. Murray now being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jamie Collins in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Seibert on for the PAT.
Why you say that? Shoot. You afraid of the Lions? The Detroit Lions?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
The little old
Lions.
Lions.
In the air. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jamie Collins picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it works.
He ran us.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray.
Give me that.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here.
What's up,
this is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
I need a good play. How you doing, Lexus, dude?
This
I'm happy my Raiders
continues
won.
to be
That's
a
what's
hot
up.
night
Yeah.
through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Swift is in for a Lions touchdown. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The line looking like mute. I don't even play mute. I think I played that one time.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, brother. I could dig it. I could dig it. Let's go base.
Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. They'll roll him out right, and he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver.
I would have gone to the game, but I was busy doing stuff. Are you out? You in Vegas? Are you out that way?
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And this return
Los Angeles
positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. So after the run for no gain,
you definitely could go to that game, man.
Goff now looks to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You get the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. On the return is Kirk.
Come on, man, stop it.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now from Murray. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On 2nd and goal, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darrell Daniels. They'll make the grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Once again, the Cardinals will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Favorite baseball team.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 51 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Once again, it's Swift. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw is gone. Open man, the tight end fails. Well, the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here comes the Lions punter now.
What would I go for?
As he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Murray now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw again on second down. Murray flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get to him, but a great return.
GG's, bro.
GG's. First and goal at the 5. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
Good game, good
but if
game.
you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, take your time, bro.
We say so long
Heal
and
yourself.
sign off from the desert.
Heal yourself up, man. Sprained ankle ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, it's been out. This game been out for like since August. Yeah. And these nuts taste good. Yeah, I figured. I've been hopping around. Damn. So I'm pretty sure you must have iced it, right? I know you've done that. Keep icing it. Stay off it as best as you can. Elevated, yeah. Even ice pack, yeah. I'm about to really focus this game. Give me somebody super tough. Tampa Bay. New England. I broke my ankle many years ago and I just had surgery. Oof. That's tough. Yep. Tampa Bay, Green Bay. Who's it gonna be? Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, that's tough.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Audible to the left.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
They call it counter.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
There should be a...
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Good D.
Is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Good punt.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Yeah,
that is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
New Orleans, yeah. I saw that game. Highlights.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to throw. Goff. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, Goff.
Oh, I took it. I did something so stupid. I went for it in my own territory where I should have punted. That was dumb. Why not just punt the ball? Just punt the ball. Play smart. Just play smart.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make.
Welcome back with his swag.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Took a chance, rolled the dice.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Cost me the score.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So,
it's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
There we go.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Swift, and he'll be taken down as that will take
He's
us
trying to sell a run, but he mostly pass.
Nothing on EA Sports. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Goff.
That's passing finish.
It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Pretty good observation there. Pretty good
His
observation.
number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You gotta be a little bit tricky with the Detroit Lions.
Back to the running game with Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps.
Detroit's not normally a good team overall roster and all that, so you gotta think outside the box. Run
got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Do more than everybody else.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I'm not doing
a gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Let me see if this will work. All right, Swag. Hey, let me know when you cop the game, player. Let me see if this works.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry.
Oh, it worked a little bit.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
All right, for sure.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff.
No, it wasn't open. I forced it. I didn't even have to do that. I should have just took underneath. I know them drags was open. I had 2 drags going underneath. Why did I do that? Why did I force that? I didn't even have to force that. I'm over forcing turnovers.
Yeah, that's a tough one, because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Let me see.
2 minutes.
I didn't even have to do that. I don't know why I just. Why did it just keep chunking away, chunking it away, chucking away? I was driving down the field. I'm thinking because of the type of defense he was in. Yeah, I got him.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Hurts.
Damn, too much time. Too much time.
And he is going to have an Eagles first
Too
down.
much time.
Get the 3rd down conversion. Last
Too
play
much
they
damn
got
time.
stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Yeah.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds.
It's
because
there.
They are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rager catches it left side. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down.
Stop him!
With Sanders. And the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Damn.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go.
I put myself in a hole with 2 turnovers. I should have punted the first time. I should have punted the first time.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw.
I'm in trouble. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
That's caught by the
I'll give up 3.
Dallas Goedert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
Play this game all stupid.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
He's going to stay in the same formation.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action, it's gone. Throw caught by Raymond. And all the way down to the 29.
Play ball.
That might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows.
Okay, that's what's up. Mix it up, brother.
To the defense right now, because the offense is
no little football here. I say, okay.
From the red zone now, Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
I like this.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against.
Talking some football in here. That's what I'm talking
about. On 2nd down.
Oh, get the ball.
And a lot of of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays. Both losses could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Man-to-man coverage.
Out of the gun, Goff. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
I just kept running. I can just keep running the ball.
Back 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I just hurt myself with 2 turnovers. I'm still in the game. I might miss this field goal.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide.
Oh, you play
Right,
defense? That's what's up. I play some
right
defense.
Where it is.
Well,
close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field. Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Not playing good at all.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he's got some space
We got angle.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution on the handoff? Most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well. Otherwise, it's a fumble.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders.
Just stop.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Goff. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. On 1st down, gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyrell Williams, 35 yards. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the Detroit 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, really? I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. Sanders, a 1st down, still going. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Hey, that's
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. As a quarterback.
I played stupid that game. I didn't even play right. Play real stupid. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. 86 and 54, I knew it. I could beat him. I could beat that dude. Yeah, 86. I could beat that guy. I could beat that man. If I play smart, if I play the way I should play, I could beat him. Real brother in the building. The realest brother on the platform. What's up, real? Who is this?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I got 2K coming along.
To get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone, and the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
The Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm ready for him to go deep. All streets, verticals.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Powering his way forward and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
I'll be high when I can play them on
PS5. 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Mahomes to throw once more. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third and short. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Man, come on.
Right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
He ran right past him.
Patrick Mahomes scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I know that
now
hurt.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Damn, he one-handed it?
Intercepted.
Like that?
Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one
Y'all tell her hey for me.
Never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Good D.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Romeo Okwara in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Sliding out of the pocket. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Lions will take over. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I've been taking pain medicine.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I'm about to wear this boy down. Man, I forgot I can't. Damn.
Of the night's proceedings.
I can't do so much.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Gone. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now it's Goff. Swift is hit, and he
I knew that was going to happen.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
He finds McKinnon complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Good D.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Caught. Kelce, left side. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Damn,
big
man.
4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a
locked
tough
up.
pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a 1st down. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Tired. Oh, tired.
Second down at 7. Here's Goff.
He can't make that?
Is incomplete. The intended target,
T.J.
Hawkinson. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
To this point, I've been
impressed
with
the
work
that?
defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He can't make that
Head
pass?
to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Like, he can't make that? Like, I'm not getting it. He can't make that pass, I see.
Now Goff.
Oh.
He fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Short throw.
Man, whatever.
By Kelsey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Rest,
the Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And that'll be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it's 3rd down.
Thanks, someone's going to get into QB1's here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better.
We put Cephas on that. Cephas.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Just beating the play clock is Goff. And he will slide down with a good gain. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunky.
Man, come on, man. They defense ain't doing that. Come on, they defense is not hitting like that. Stop it. Man, stop it. KC defense is not hitting nobody like that. Man, give me a break.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments.
They make some plays, but they not. Come on now,
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
That's stupid.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-7.
They are not on that type of level defensively. They need to cut the cap. All pro online. It's all pro. I gotta remember I'm using Detroit though. So I'm gonna go through a little bit more obstacles than most teams.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
I gotta be perfect.
Right at the 25-yard line.
I gotta be. My team has to be perfect
for the touchback.
I gotta be perfect, or I'd be in a hole like what I'm in now. Yeah.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run out of the gun with Swift. And some room to maneuver. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Shout out to the 2 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for sliding through.
Now gone. Caught on the slant. And in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from 6 yards away. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now McKinnon to start the drive. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Yeah, that's 5 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw.
Oh, got him in.
He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Handoff, it's McKinnon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They run once more with McKinnon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right.
Yellow open.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Second down at 4. Back to throw. Goff.
Oh.
Again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he returns it into enemy territory. Down to the 4.
Just don't force it. Why am I forcing stuff? I'll take a rematch. I'll even take a rematch. I can beat these dudes. I just turn the ball over. That's all I do. Yeah. God damn it. He was on a losing streak. I don't know. I like them because I play with them in MaddeN, so I root with MaddeN because they, depending on how well they do each week, they get better. But not really. I never really had no teams like that. I was more a fan of players. But I don't mind like the Raiders. My family's Niner fans. So, you know, we out here over in the Bay Area, so there's Raiders and Niners and shit still. But other than that, yeah, I'm just more. I'm a fan of the players. Oh, the Steelers. Oh man, they probably hella good. Uptown, uptown. Brother, she probably talking about he did get injured before the remember way before the like since last she talking about last year's injury. He's good now. Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why she talking about the wrong team. Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick did get hurt. Yeah. Let me see. Man, Tyrod Taylor is 68. Sheesh. But look at who he throwing to. They better than all my receivers. Danny Amendola. You get killed with that lineup. Who's Nick Collins? Andre Roberts? Is that dude from the Raiders? Yeah. Left tackle. Jeremy Tunzel. So you run everything to the left, I guess. Yeah, you running everything to the left behind him. No right in. Whitley Merciless. D-line's not that good. The interior is not that good. Terrence Mitchell is your best defensive back. Moreland, Jimmy Moreland. He must have got hurt. King. Why you got Desmond King and you put Desmond King right there. You got Desmond King, Terrence Mitchell, Moreland, Jimmy Reed, Eric Murray. Yeah. Tremont Smith. Let me check something. Yeah. Dak did good as he did real good. He did real good. Dak did good as hell. He did good as hell. They should have won that. They should have won that game. Keep it a buck. Lexus dude. Yep, reserve. You streaming tomorrow, brother? What time? I know you streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Practice tight. Resume. Pat Phillip Lindsay. Man, look at this. They got a bunch of nice running backs. I'll put Ingram ass at fullback. I'll beat some people with these dudes. Man, he got them. Now. He can accelerate though. No, his agility high. Ooh, he got high agility. I don't know just yet. My head hurting, bro. I can't see. Maybe run. Oh, man. You got a headache, brother? Sinus infection. Oh, okay. You got a sinus and yeah, that'll do it. I'm not with the run. Pick.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Shit, he gonna be worse. He gonna be worse than golf.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He gonna be hella worse than golf.
Here we go. 60, ready, go.
Wow, he no pressure.
Ready.
Yeah. And then you know, brother Deshaun he ain't trying to be around. He don't want to be around the organization himself. But I know one thing, he helping out Tyrod Taylor. I know he helped Tyrod learn to understand the playbook and everything. That's why Tyrod looked so damn good. I know you know Tyrod Taylor, man. I think he came out of VA. He came out of VA. Yeah. Virginia Tech. Yeah. Yeah. He got robbed, man. He was last year. He was a what was no? He was with the Chargers, right? And then he was a starter until all of a sudden a doctor, he had they do mandatory checkups and stuff, physicals. Man, a doctor punctured his lung, and he ended up losing the job to Herbert and never got it back. And then Herbert had a hell of a rookie year, and he never got a chance to play. But he's had he's had bad luck at a lot of places he's went. I know that much. Something happened. That was strange. I've never heard that ever happening to a quarterback. To be quite honest, I've never heard that. I thought that was pretty damn strange to me. I thought that was extremely strange. Tyrod could scramble though. Pick. Yeah, he was gonna be starting for the LA Chargers. Then some fluke stuff. So I don't know. I don't even know if it's a fluke. I just thought it was awfully strange. Like, yep, you're not starting here today. Damn, his accuracy is horrible. I'm going right back to the Detroit. I wonder what Carson Wentz rating is. Let me get another game, man. I need to go read a book or something. Carson Wentz got to at least be 70. That's because stuff get tough. You abandon ship. And we got to put Cephas on that too. We made some mistakes. Oh, but Cephas.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Sooner Austin Seibert to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. 33 yards that time. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit. They decided to just come right out swinging.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Working from the gun, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That second down play nets a -4. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. Gets around him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is what the problem is.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Frank Clark, his second sack of the night. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is gone. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 38, Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Goff now looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Goff escaping the pressure right. And a sliding stop, but from where they mark it, he has the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Swift. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Goff throwing complete for Swift.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 29 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because...
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. You want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throw caught by Raymond. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Here's Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll run it with Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have taken the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gray. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Here's Hardman to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20, 10, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Mahomes will throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Kelsey out in the slot right. Mahomes. And it's caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight, and showed their crowd that they were into this one.
Then that's the thing. The crowd responded. They were really good in this game.
Yeah, they were not going to be pushed around. They were not going to be intimidated. They refused to back down and came away with a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.